My name is Paul Bassa, I'm the VP of Product Marketing at Digitalk. Well, customer lifecycle management is an approach that enables a retailer or service provider to focus on the particular goals of a customer at each stage of engagement with the provider. So for a mobile service, the customer will at first be concerned with its basic setup and initial decisions on what they want to use. Afterwards, they may start to explore some options and features, and then later on they will want regular updates on status and occasionally to hear about any new offers. So we break these down to a number of phases, such as onboarding, engagement or exploration. And then there's maintenance, retention and upselling. So the service provider can tailor their communications and offers to the customer's specific needs at each phase of the life cycle. And that results in both a better customer experience and a more efficient use of the operator's own resources. Good customer lifecycle management is important to any retail service provider because it contributes significantly to the lifetime value of each customer. It helps create a good first impression to promote positive customer habits, and that's positive both for the customer and for the service provider, and fundamentally to gain customer confidence in the service. That in turn will help build loyalty and advocacy and enable the service provider to develop new revenue opportunities. But I think for MVNOs, customer lifecycle management is even more important, as the mobile service is both the product the customer is using and paying for, and also the primary means of communication with that customer. So delivering high quality customer lifecycle management significantly contributes to the customer's perceived value of the MVNO service. A customer lifecycle management program starts essentially alongside the development of the customer proposition, so it relates to the operator's target markets, the products and services they're offering, and to the customer adoption strategy. But once the service is up and running, the operator can gain significant additional insight into the real profiles and behaviours of their customers using tools such as business intelligence and data analytics. And at that stage, customer lifecycle management does become much more dynamic, with tactical changes applied at each phase of the customer lifecycle to tailor communications and offers based on that new information and on evolving circumstances. Real-time engagement with customers is fundamentally based on the ability to detect certain events or circumstances as they occur and then to react immediately to them. For a mobile service, that may be simply turning the phone on, or using a particular feature, or reaching a given threshold, making a payment, or appearing in a particular location. The clever bit is then to link those events and circumstances in near real time to a specific communication, a promotional campaign, or a new offer. And that new offer may be adapted to that customer and delivered while it is still relevant to their current situation. Well, both end-to-end integration and automation are very important, particularly to MVNOs that need to both innovate and to operate efficiently. Having a fully integrated platform allows a cycle of activities that include the development of products and promotions, analysis of customer profiles, the creation and delivery of communications campaigns and offers, and then review of the campaign results. And then that cycles back into the products and promotions. And that's what we describe as a virtuous cycle, in which the operator builds up an ever more sophisticated view of their customers and can deliver increasingly relevant and timely communications. So as part of that life cycle, automation adds the ability to scale the activity at will for all customers, without needing to add significant marketing or operational resources. One of the technologies that is becoming increasingly relevant to customer lifecycle management is the use of machine learning for predictive analytics and propensity modelling. This allows the operator not just to react to historic events, but to predict customer behaviour and to act on those predictions. There are two areas where this really applies in relation to customer lifecycle management. Firstly, loyalty and retention, and then upselling and promotions. So if you can identify subscribers who may be sliding away from your service at an early stage, you're in a far better position to keep hold of them than when they have already decided to go. As we all know, retaining an existing customer is far cheaper than acquiring a new one. But anticipating that churn is even more cost effective, as your retention offers can then be better targeted and potentially less costly. Similarly, pointing subscribers to additional products and services will be far better received if you can measure their likely willingness to adopt them. And that avoids also bombarding customers with irrelevant offers, and it enables those offers to be tailored more specifically and ultimately achieves a greater success rate.